Hello everyone, welcome to Best Recipes with Sharon. Today I will be showing you how to make really delicious meatballs. This is my own recipe that I have used for many years. It's no ordinary meatball, it's packed full of flavor. So stay with me and I'll show you how to make these. Start by chopping up 1/4 cup of green bell peppers. Then put them into a frying pan where you have melted a little bit of butter. Next, you'll chop up some onions and you'll add them to the green peppers and saute them together. So it'll be about 1 cup of chopped onion. So just stir and saute these together until they're just lightly browned and slightly cooked. Then add 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning to the onions and the green peppers. So take a large mixing bowl and then add 1 pound of ground beef to get started. Then take a package of stovetop dressing crumbs and crush them, and add 1 cup of this to the ground beef. Add some salt and pepper. This is where I put on some gloves and mix it in by hand. It's always best if you just mix it with your hands. You can't quite get it all mixed thoroughly with the spoon. Now then add the sauteed onions and peppers to the ground beef mixture. Now then 3/4 cup of cooked rice. I just used the white minute rice. It just takes a couple of minutes to get ready with the boiling water, and you just drain off that water before pouring the rice into the meat mixture, of course. So now then you just take and mix that together with your hands again and start forming them into little balls like this. Now this will make about 2 or 3 dozen meatballs. Of course this depends on the size that you like to make them. The ones that I'm making today are probably about the size of a small ping pong ball. So alright, now the next step will be to get a hot frying pan and sear the top and bottoms of them and just turn them over when you brown them slightly. So yes, just turn them lightly like this. The idea is just to brown the edges and to get them set a little bit, and then we will be putting them in the oven. So then I'll put them in a large roasting pan like this so that they have lots of room. So start preheating your oven to 400 degrees. Next, measure out 1 cup of sweet basil marinara sauce and 1 cup of ketchup. I'll pour both of these over the meatballs. Then add 1 cup of water and then gently mix this together. Be careful not to break up the meatballs. Next, we'll place it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 1 hour and 20 minutes total, and about halfway through you'll need to stop and stir them. This is just to make sure that it's mixed up nicely and the flavors are well incorporated. Now this is bound to be one of the best meatballs you've ever tasted. It is so flavorful. So now that they're done, you take them out of the oven and serve them however you prefer. You can place the meatballs on a bun and serve it like a sub like this. And of course, most everybody loves meatballs on top of spaghetti. Now you may want some extra sauce. If you do, you just use the extra sweet basil and marinara, or you can make your own sauce if you prefer. Now I've done it both ways and it works well either way. I have my own sauce that I do with the Chinese chicken balls on a different video. That sauce works well with these meatballs as well. So go ahead and give this recipe a try, and I hope everyone loves it.